Good morning, day market traders. I'm Shatajanand with the morning digest of all the news, views, and cues that may swing the market through the day for you. This morning ahead of OPEC meet in Vienna later in the day to decide on a potential output cut. Chances are that prices could swing wildly either way depending on development at the OPEC. Iran and Iraq are resisting pressure from Saudi Arabia to curtail oil production, making it hard for the cartel to reach a deal to limit output and boost the prices. But equity markets world over look upbeat, with the European and US markets ending higher in overnight trade, following upbeat US growth data and strength in the US healthcare shares. The Dow Jones Industrial Average rose 0.12%, the S&P 500 0.13%, and the Nasdaq Composite 0.21%. But the strong US growth data has made a rate hike of US federal policy rate hike likely in the near term. Well, this could spell a series of bad news for the emerging markets. But the strong US growth data has made a rate hike at the US Federal Policy Review on December 13-14 almost a certainty, which may not be a good news for emerging markets like us. Official data showed the US economy grew 3.2% in the third quarter, faster than initially thought due to strong consumer spending and a surge in soybean exports. Back home, a strong GDP print for September quarter might help investor sentiment, but the side effects of demonetization may still continue to have a bearing on the market. The median estimate from a Reuters poll showed that economists expect economic growth to accelerate to 7.5% in the September quarter from 7.1% in the June quarter, but lower than 7.9% growth posted for the March quarter. The rupee recovers some bit from fresh 2016 lows that was hit earlier in the week, but and frantic the rupee recovered some bit from its fresh 2016 low and ended 11 paisa higher at 68.85 against the US currency on Tuesday amid frantic exit of foreign portfolio investment on expectation of President-elect Donald Trump's higher spending policies and concerns over the recent demonetization drive. The domestic unit had slumped to test fresh 2016 lows on Monday, but some dollar selling from banks and exporters helped it to look on Tuesday. Yet, an extremely bullish dollar overseas against the backdrop of an imminent Fed rate hike in the near term kept investment sentiment shaky. In the technical charts, the Nifty 50 formed a shooting star kind of formation on Tuesday. This pattern usually formed in an uptrend. It is treated like a reversal pattern. Analysts said investors should remain cautious when the trend remains strong. The Nifty 50 witnessed two successive green candles in the last two trading sessions. A shooting star pattern is formed when the index trades well above its opening level but comes under selling pressure as traders start booking profits at higher levels. And now, let's take a quick look at some of the interesting headlines from print edition of ETMarkets. Amid the sharp fall in the market over the last 1 month, a clutch of stocks have seen aggressive build-up of positions, leading to a sharp rise in open interest. These stocks mostly belong to sectors that are likely to be hardest hit in case of a demand slowdown as a result of a government's demonetization drive. Shares of private sector banks such as IndusInd Bank, ICICI Bank, and Kotak Mahindra Bank have lost 7 to 12% of their value since government's demonetization announcement. The selling pressure is likely to continue for some weeks to come as the market deliberates whether these banks will be able to meet their loan growth guidance or not. Small cap and mid cap metal and mining stocks are making a comeback in the market. In the past 2 months, companies including Sandhar Manganese, Gujarat NRE Coke, Shivalik Bimetal, Gravitia, and Boruca Aluminium witnessed 2,000% rally in shares prices. But analysts remain cautious about the industry. Well, let me leave you with that much for now, but do log on to www.etmarkets.com for continuous updates on every developments in the financial markets. Well, have a great trading day ahead, folks.